Hello and happy full moon in Pisces upcoming. I there is something about Pisces. Well, my Venus is in Pisces, so it helps to know. And I learned this from Irma Kay, my friend and wonderful teacher. It helps to know your birth chart when it comes to these full moons to see what they will actually do to you, right? So I'm doing this with the collective in mind. But Pisces is my Venus, which is about partnership and love and business too, really. And so like partnerships within business. And I'm excited for this full moon because there's a lot going on behind the scenes, which Pisces is kind of behind the scenes. It's not out, it's not fire, it's not we're going out and we're doing the thing. It's emotional. It's the feelings that we have about that thing, right? And so with this full moon in Pisces, I can feel I'm feeling very, very loving towards the things that I'm creating that I've been working on all year, like Ritual as Medicine, offering and rewriting the book Baptism by Flame to add in the next or the last fire that I was in, right? So there's just all these like wonderful, and that's very Piscean, like to be creative in it and like feel. So yeah, I'm feeling this moon, so I'm excited to see what card we get for the collective here. Very exciting. We have the Magician. And so use whatever emotions you're feeling. And now, I'm being hit in a very positive way with this moon, with a Pisces full moon. You could be hit in any emotional way imaginable, right? So there may be people who aren't feeling as, creative and excited and loving, right? What's happening. So whatever emotions you're feeling, whatever they are on the spectrum of emotions, use it in your work for manifesting, right? So the Magician comes in to tell you that you have all the power within you, all the tools within you and around you to create whatever you want with whatever's happening around you. You are in control. And when we let our magic just lay on the table and forget about it and let it like atrophy, like that's our decision. Like we did that. And when you, a little bit at a time, and this doesn't have to be big, huge things. It could be, taking in little rituals into your life, maybe a daily ritual of focusing on something positive that happened, or bringing in something positive that you want to happen in a life that feels like nothing good is happening, right? What we focus on expands, and what we do magic around is what we create within our lives. So if you haven't done magic in a long time, and what do I mean by doing magic? Literally anything that feels good to you. Some people it's meditation, just visualizing what you want coming to you and doing it over and over again until it's actually there. It could be writing. That's one of my things. I love to write the story of what life is going to be. And I write what has happened too, right? Like I wrote a memoir, I'm writing a book on Ritual as Medicine, the deck, to like help people create rituals, right? So ritual can be literally anything. It could be looking out at, I have a morning ritual. I open up the curtains and I have a crystal that's hanging in my window, the east facing window. And as I open it, I say magic creates, or I create magic. And like the sun goes through the crystal and there's all these beautiful little, like rainbows that happen within the room. That's a ritual. It doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be long and drawn out. I mean, I've done many long rituals that I've done for the public. I was trained in ritual writing, and some of these rituals were like 20 pages long. I've done that, and opening your window, saying something, and seeing the sun shoot through a beautiful crystal, that's a ritual too. So don't get caught up on like, oh, I have to do this big, huge thing. You don't. It could be as easy as, if you want to bring money into your life, like getting a green candle and holding it and putting it to your heart and like telling the universe, how you want this money to come to you. And also adding to it this or something better, right? This or something that I really love and enjoy that I don't know right now, like opening it up to the universe to make it even bigger than your brain can create. So do a little magic. I mean, we do it anyway, even when we're not focused on what we want. We create the blockages. We create, when we're like, oh God, I'm broke. We create being broke. If we keep saying it, we create it. We create, maybe we're looking at things negative around us and then we start, creating fights around us or having fights with people. So take this moon to really like focus on what you want, create little rituals around it, and watch it come flow into you. All right, you guys have a wonderful full moon. And of course, I would love to have you in the sacred circle. This card is all about ritual. And the sacred circle is all about ritual as well. It's a ritual of receiving your own personal tarot card pulled within the full moon and the new moon, and having Reiki sent to you for whatever is going on for you that particular moon. And, there's also levels where you get one-on-one Reiki with me as well. So I'd love for you guys to be part of this monthly ritual, bringing some monthly magic and really feeding that magician that each and every one of you are. Take that power. All right. Have a wonderful moon, you guys.